What military relationship left you speechless? Story 1. 19-year-old soldier marries 31-year-old woman. She's still good friends with some other young enlisted guys, so they host parties at the new place. He passes out drunk at one such party, wakes up to catch the tail end of what he suspects is her cheating. Other dude is promptly kicked out. She explains it's not what it looks like. He was actually sexually assaulting me. So the 19-year-old reports it. She gets real iffy during the investigation. Doesn't cooperate, doesn't matter. The 20-year-old other dude, now the subject of a rape investigation, kills himself. The 19-year-old, now completely distraught, gets reassigned. His final words before leaving were, "Man, the more I think about it, the more I think she was actually just cheating." Story 2. I had a soldier when I was a squad leader who was married to a girl who would use Messenger like crazy. Even when hanging out, she was on her phone messaging with people and never interacting. Then one day she tells her husband that she is taking the kids with her to visit her family in California. However, it turns out she was messaging with an Air Force kid and making her plans to leave the marriage. She abandoned the kids at a gas station in the middle of nowhere in California and drove off to meet her lover. The whole squad had to chip in to pay for the airfare for the husband to get his kids. Story 3. A soldier named Bob and his wife agree to start renting her out for some extra cash. Some of the other soldiers find out and ask if they can have a go. Bob agrees and even offers them a discount. Eventually, they become regular customers. Well, Bob and his wife kind of develop a kink for it. Start doing it for free, just for the guys in his unit. One night, Bob hosts a party at his house and the unit all have their fun. The difference with this night is that one of the married guys in Bob's unit, who had been one of their first customers, professes his love to Bob's wife. They start dating behind Bob's back. Within 3 months, Bob's wife had left him and filed for divorce. The soldier also leaves his wife and kids. He and Bob's wife get married. Bob was never the same after that. Story 4. So, I, 28M, am an officer and have been married to my wife, 26F, for 3 years. Things have been rocky. Long hours, deployments, the usual military marriage stuff. Recently, I found out she's been having an affair with my commanding officer, 35M. I came home early from a late drill one day, and her phone was buzzing on the counter. Curiosity got the best of me, and when I opened it, there it was. Dozens of texts from him. Stuff like, "I can't wait to see you after the meeting, and don't wear too much perfume, people are starting to notice." I confronted her, and she admitted it. She said it just happened because he understood her better than I do. Meanwhile, he's married with kids. While venting, I accidentally let it slip to one of my buddies, and word spread like wildfire around the base. Suddenly everyone knows. People are whispering during drills. His wife apparently knows now, and my own chain of command is pressuring me to keep this quiet for the good of the unit. So yeah, my marriage is basically over, my career might be ruined, and the two people I trusted most completely blew up my life. Story 5. I, 29M, serve in the Army, and I've been married to my wife, 26F, for 3 years. We have a baby girl who just turned 1. A few weeks ago, one of my closest friends in the unit, also 29M, sat me down and said we needed to talk. I figured it was about work, but nope, he tells me straight up that he's been sleeping with my wife and that my daughter is actually his. I laughed in his face because it sounded insane, but then he pulled out the paternity test results. He did one behind my back, 99.9% match. My best friend and my wife were sneaking around while I was on duty. She finally admitted it when I confronted her. Her excuse? She was lonely, and he was always around since he's basically at our house all the time. I trusted him like a brother. I trusted both of them.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me